The Mummy in my hotel room. Just like 5 minutes of it. I miss when action movies had like really slapstick shit like that. Like there's a scene in The Mummy where I forget the main actress's name, but she's like the female lead, and she's a librarian, and she's like doing like this weird like thing on stilts on a ladder because she like gets off balance, and then she loses balance and does a domino effect of like all the bookcases. I'm like, how does that? What the fuck does that have to do with this entire movie? And it was like, you know, when it was shot, I mean, the VFX looks so expensive for that shot, and I'm like, who cares?
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, it was like still that era of filmmaking. The goofy shit in there.
Yeah.
So.
That's Brendan Fraser, right?
Mm-hmm.
Have you seen his before and after?
Yeah, he looks way better now.
Way better.
Yeah.
Yeah, my boy looking healthy.
I watched that movie he was in with Don Cheadle and.
Oh, is that the one where he like?
Yeah, bulked up.
The reason why he looked like that?
Yeah. It was like
was it good?
It was pretty good. I think the exposition wasn't that clear, but it's basically about how like the mob was like manipulating car manufacturing, like safety policy and stuff. I am in the middle of watching this new movie, The Last Duel, with fucking Matt Damon, Ben Affleck, and Adam Driver.
Oh, okay.
And it's a story of like these two, you know, like squires. We know something about that.
Mm-hmm.
We know a little something about being a squire.
Mm-hmm. We certainly do.
You know, basically serving this lord, and like how their lives go, and it comes to a head because basically Matt Damon's wife claims that Adam Driver's character assaulted her.
Okay.
I'm halfway through. It's a crazy ass movie. What the fuck? But the craziest part about it is Ben Affleck. Can you look this up? The third one. Yeah.
Wait, what? That's Ben Affleck?
Yeah. Go to the one right there where he's looking like a fucking hype house kid. But he also looks like Guy Fieri.
Like Mugatu or whatever from fucking Zoolander.
Oh yeah.
Does.
Dude, and that's how he acts. How the fuck did I not think of that? That is his character. He's this drunken asshole having orgies all the time. Man. I'm not done with it yet, but you know, because the way the movie's structured is it's in chapters and it's the truth according to each character. I actually did feel bad tapping out, but it was like 2 a.m. So
yeah, that's fair.
I'm excited to finish that movie though. I do feel like the film is just one big like, what if Adam Driver was in Game of Thrones?
Yeah.
I did, you know.
He's great, isn't he?
He's good.
He's a good actor.
Fucker got ripped for this movie.
Did he?
Yeah.
He's also in the Gucci one, isn't he? House of Gucci. Have you seen that? I want to see that.
Yeah.
Did you see the Seth Rogen's Santa thing? The headlines about it.
No.
It's the lowest rated show ever on IMDb.
Ooh. Why?
I don't know. He said it's because of they pissed off white supremacists. That was his tweet, basically.
Got it.
But I guess like I don't know. It might have been that people that watched like Steven Crowder were really mad about how like leftist it was, so they like went and review bombed it.
Oh, got it.
Because it's probably not the worst show in the entire world, but
yeah,
the trailer. Yeah, I don't know. It definitely doesn't look that great.
Animated Christmas shit, I just can't care.
Yeah.
Personally, I find that format to be like, even when I'd be in like daycares and like in elementary school and they play like that fucking claymation Rudolph Santa movie, I would just like, ugh.
I loved that movie.
I fucking
loathed
that movie.
Why?
I couldn't give a fuck.
That was the shit. Oh my God, that like brings back just this crazy feeling of nostalgia. That movie.
I was
Rudolph who did that movie? Who did that movie?
Rankin Bass.
Oh, never mind. I thought I was gonna recognize the name. I thought you were gonna be like
Rankin
Tim
Ass,
Burton.
more like it. That shit stunk.
Nice.
Yeah, nah.
No, that was a classic.
I gave that period series, fucking Wheel of Time, a shot on Amazon.
Mm.
Oof. Luke, I hope you don't like that show because I'm about to be mean to it.
That's fine. Go for it.
Did you say period piece?
I guess actually it's not because so basically it's based on some books that were written around the time of like Fire and Ice or whatever that inspired that inspired Game of Thrones.
Okay.
So this is Jeff. This is Jeffy trying to have his own Game
Jeffy
of Thrones.
B?
Yeah, Jeffy B.
Okay.
So they took what is a fucking 14 novel series
Okay.
with a prequel written by 2 different authors because the guy who originally started it fucking died.
Oh,
And
yeah.
then another
okay.
dude had to come in. And the series contains something like 2,800 named characters in the books.
Oh, wow.
And they're all like point of view characters, I guess. So I assume that means, I don't know shit about writing, but I assume that's like, you're getting like little profiles of all these different people. It's like the basic premise of the show is that there's like magic, there's like the Force basically, and only women can have it because if men get it, try to fuck with it, they go crazy.
Okay.
And I guess they're like on the search for like Neo, like this Neo type character was like the one, like the return of like the ultimate evil, like I don't know, Dragon something, Dragon D's balls.
Nice.
Yeah, and that for a show with so much money, they like they shot it all in the Czech Republic, so it's like very clearly expensive. I don't know if it's the actors, the directing. I assume it's the directing. Holy shit, I've not seen acting that awful.
Really?
They should have hired like us 5 years ago if they were aiming that low on performance. It is fucking bad. I couldn't. And so I think it's the directing because the fact that every actor does that. And they do weird shit where it goes like 24 frames to 60. And like, you don't even know what the story is. It just starts with the Gone Girl lady putting on like some robe.
Okay.
She's like, there's magic and it's bad and we have to stop the dragon. And then that's all you get. You're like, what the fuck? What did I even just watch? And then you just see some lady like kill a dude and she's like, you see what happens when you mess with it? You make it filthy. I'm like, this feels like porn.
You're like, okay,
Yeah,
now
yeah.
I'm
I'm like,
getting
all
into
right,
this.
all right.
All
And they
right.
changed the scene on me. I'm like,
how
ugh.
nasty.
Yeah. They did have a horny ass scene like right out the gate though. Amazon's figuring out how to be HBO.
Okay.
Like 10 minutes in, they have the Gone Girl lady in a hot tub,
Yeah.
you know. And I stuck around.
You're like, this show sucks. The acting so. Oh, you know what? Maybe I'll stick it out for a little bit.
You know, but then a guy came in the scene and you see his naked ass. And I was like, no, you're going to make it filthy. You're hurting her. And then, you know, then he slides into the tub and then she uses like her witch powers to make like the water hot because he's like, it could be warmer.
Oh.
And she's like, it's fine. He's like, it could be warmer. She's like, I was like, okay.
Okay. And then do they bang or what?
No, then like some guy comes in the scene and starts talking. He doesn't come in the scene, but you know, they like change scenes. This dude is just talking. I'm like, ugh.
Oh yeah, gross.
Nah, I just bailed because it just feels like one of those bad movies where they're like, there's a big danger ahead. There is. And it cuts to some other people. Did you hear about the big danger ahead? I did. And you're like, all right, fucking. I guess there's big danger ahead. It's just bad.